This is a fan production, done for entertainment purposes only. No attempt has been made to infringe or supersede any existing copyright in relation to Doctor Who, which remains the property of the British Broadcasting Corporation. This feature is made on a strict, non-profit-making basis.
Please, miss, just a little money, enough for a bed.
Stay away from her, Victoria, you smelly urchin. Be gone.
Sir, just some food. Sir.
Oh, you horrible being. Go spread your illness elsewhere.
How'd you end up here, Jen? Alone, out in the cold, no bleeding job. This is where it all ends.
Quick, help her out! Sort that fella out. Okay, love. Love? His legs are really bad.
You're okay now?
Can you hear me, love? You're safe now. Are you hurt?
The blood, is it hers?
Are you hurting? Can you hear
Stay
me?
with us, girl. Try and stay.
No. Be careful if you wish to sit up. Come, I'll help.
What happened?
Here, let's pull up these pillows, make you more comfortable. Nurse, more pillows here.
My chest. It hurts to breathe.
You had an accident. I'll just double check your notes. Yes, you've broken and cracked a couple of ribs. Please be careful. Thank you, nurse. What is your name?
Jenny Scarity.
I'll leave you in the capable hands of Nurse Shaw here. Heal well, Miss Scarity.
After the rubble caved in, somehow I'd managed to dig us out. I dragged Harold with me. I'd saved his life. My chest felt heavy. Every breath I took caused me pain. I was in the large ward, surrounded by strangers. Every bed was full. It was the London hospital. I'd passed it a couple of times whilst living in the centre. The poorest of the poor would wait outside the gates and wait for food scraps, anything left over from the sick. So desperate for food that they risked infection.
She's struggling, I'm afraid.
Struggling?
There's not much else we can do. Her fever is incredibly high.
What are you on about? I've got broken ribs. Matron said nothing about a fever.
Now all we can do is make her comfortable.
I don't understand. What's happening?
I said I made a visit. I can't stay long, though.
Sam? When did you get here?
Oh, not long. You were sleeping, mumbling to yourself. Well, that's gotta hurt. Having cracked ribs.
Yeah, even hurts to breathe. Harold, Do you know how he is?
Molly's with him now. It doesn't sound like he got away as unscathed as you.
He's alive, though.
You dragged him out of the debris like a warrior. You saved his life, Jen.
Hello, Harold. Cal. You're right cold. But the doctor said you could probably hear me. They gave you enough alcohol to keep you knocked out for a fair while yet. You had an accident on the docks. Jenny pulled you out, but your legs, they were crushed. I don't know what to do. I know I need to be strong, but you're the strong one, not me. How will me manage, my love? No, get a hold of yourself. I felt him kick Harold. The baby. He's getting bigger by the day. All I can do now is thank God you're alive. But please stay with me. Please.
I'm sorry, Mrs. O'Neill, but if you'd like to see Miss Scarrity too, as you mentioned, you'd best make your way up now, as visiting ends in 15 minutes. I'll look after your husband and make him comfortable.
Yes. Thank you, Matron.
You miss Sam.
I came to see you, Jenny. I can see him anytime. Sorry, I'm a mess. I've not stopped crying. Look at your pretty face, all beaten up and greased.
Mr. B's gonna kill me.
What did he do?
I was meant to fetch some embroidery for him. I never got it back. By the time we get out of here, Monty's gonna punish me again, isn't he?
Jan, I'm sorry. Not you too.
Molly.
When he punished you, did he make you lock the door?
Yes.
He is a horrible excuse for a man. I dread to think how many girls he's. I need to go, Jen. I'm sorry.
So, she's doing alright. I swear only Jen could get stuck under a building.
Well, and Harold.
Poor Harold. They had to take his legs. Did you hear?
Oh, yeah. Jen was lucky to only have broken her ribs.
I want to know why she was there in the first place.
She didn't say.
Did she mention Mr. B at all?
No. Why?
She never got to the factory floor when you dropped us off. She walked the other way and chatted to Alice.
You saw Alice?
I haven't spoken to Jen since then.
What? Go visit her then.
I can't go in the hospital. Imagine if I saw her
You
crying.
don't have to put up that front for me, Susan.
Front?
I know that you aren't as happy as you put across.
Well, I'm not going to be happy about seeing my friends in hospital, am I?
You know that's not what I'm talking about.
Sam, not again, please.
I can see it, Susan. Behind those bright, shining eyes of yours, you try to make everyone think that nothing phases you.
Sam.
But your eyes are sad. Sleeping with all those men, does it make you any happier?
That's not why I do it. It makes them happy.
Then who makes you happy? When do you get your happiness?
Oh, for God's sake. Come in if you really must. On the line. Why are you here?
I need to speak with Mr. B.
He's away. I'm in charge while he is. Well, speak.
It's not concerning you, Miss Elizabeth.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, don't go acting like you don't know what he does when you're not here. Bending us skirts over that desk and...
That's quite enough of that. What he does in his own time is none of our business.
Even if the baby's involved. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm having his baby.
Rudeness. How dare you try to mark that man's name just because you've been sleeping around and found yourself in such a condition?
I'm not lying!
Oh? Where's the proof? Oh, there isn't any, is there? Mrs. O'Neill, do you want this job?
Yes, Miss Elizabeth.
Do you want to be able to feed your 2 children?
Yes, Miss Elizabeth.
Then I suggest you stop and leave my office now.
M-Y, and you see G-E-N-N-I, Jenny.
Right.
Your turn. Write your name in the sand. Go on.
J.
No, silly. The other way around. See? Here, I'll guide your hand. Your hands are freezing. Should we head back?
Nah, I want to stay here as long as possible. Help me with the next letter.
E for egg.
This light is making you look amazing.
We're meant to be writing your name in the sand.
And you're distracting me.
Jenny?
Yes?
Why do you flirt so much with me?
Do you want me to stop? I will if I have to. Am I making you uncomfortable? I've done it again, haven't I? I've read the signs all wrong. I got into so much trouble last time. I'm sorry, Jocker, really. You kissed me.
I did.
I've never been kissed before.
Would you like me to do it again?
Could you not have woken me up another way, Jim, instead of let me fall to the floor? I've got cracked ribs.
Sorry, Jem. Them's the rules of the hangover.
That morning, as I grabbed my sore ribs and slowly made my way back to the factory in Bow, I felt sick. And not just because of the pain I was in. I still had the embroidery Sir had sent me for. It was dirty, but I still had it. I knew as soon as I stepped through those gates I would be pulled aside, sent straight to his office. I was scared he would bend me over his desk again, proclaim it as punishment and say that I should be thankful that I hadn't lost my job.
Miss Scarity, face me at once.
Sorry, Miss Elizabeth. My ribs, they're really
I do not care for excuses. You have been missing from the production line.
I had a building fall on top of me, Miss Elizabeth. Of course I wasn't here. But I'm back now, as you can see.
Are you answering me back?
You literally just asked where I'd...
Leave.
What?
You are no longer in employment with Bryant and May's match factory of Bow.
No, I need this job.
Out.
Why would she do that?
Because it's Miss Elizabeth. It's what she does.
But now I have no job. What do I do?
Like I've already said, I'll speak to Ellie, see if we can get you work behind the bar.
No, Sam, I have to do this myself. Can I have more gin?
I think you've had enough for now. One thing you always promised Alice was that you would never become one of those girls.
Don't bring up Alice.
Sorry. I just want to fix this. I want to help you. My bright, beautiful Jenny.
You're Jenny.
Oh, that's it! That'll help, right?
What? Sam, why are you on your knee?
I'm offering you security, accommodation, a home for us. To make a family, a future together. Jenny Scarity, will you marry me?
Jenny, you really must be more careful.
How did I know he was going to have a blade? Ouch.
Stay still.
It hurts.
Stop complaining. I have to clean it.
Otherwise it gets infected. I know.
This was the last thing I wanted to happen today. Why did you not follow my instructions and remain here?
I was worried. Sorry. Wait, what do you mean you didn't want this to happen today?
I had wanted to leave you here, to probably clean out a fire grate or something.
Remind me again how I pretend to be your maid?
But you do it so well.
I expect to thank you later.
But of course. There we go, all dressed.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like?
You're up to something.
I'm incredibly lucky to have found you.
Found me?
No, those words are wrong. Sorry, my love. What I'm trying to say is, I love you.
I love you too, but that's not what you're trying to say. Vastra?
My love, come with me.
Why? What's going on?
The Siluritum.
Why are we going down there? Mum, my hand hurts. I'm not in the mood to tend to plants.
We shan't be. Take my hand. Careful on the steps.
What's that smell?
Roses.
What have you got roses for? You've always said they're a stupid flower that humans obsess over.
For some reason, you apes see them as a symbol of love. Stay there.
Why?
Trust me.
Blimey. I've never seen so much red in your Siluritum before. So many roses. That's beautiful. Wait, why are you on your knee?
Jenny, Flint, Scarity. But Flint, sorry.
Mum?
I know it's not usually custom for your species to do this way, but since our relationship is a little different...
You're cute when you're nervous.
Jenny, my love. Would you do the honor of becoming my wife?
Of course I will, you silly lizard.
I will try not to be offended.
Yes, I'm back again. I'd stay all the time if I could, Cath. Talk to me. Please. I know, blame yourself. But it wasn't your fault. Cath, please. Say more than just nodding.
Good afternoon, Mrs. O'Neill.
Afternoon.
He's not very chatty today, I'm afraid.
He's not been chatty since he came here.
It's going to be hard to begin with, but both of you will adapt.
Charlie's not even seen him. He's been pulling more time in at the factory to cover the wages. The boy knows what's happened, but when he sees his pa broken like this, that poor lad just lost his father.
I heard your chat about going to Liverpool. Will there be help for you there?
My sister and her fella. Plus, rumour has it they might be putting the matchers up there.
At least you have a bit of joy with baby number 2 on the way.
I'm not.
It's all right. I won't tell a soul if you don't want people knowing. But I've worked here for a while now. I can spot a pregnant woman a mile off.
I don't know what to do. I just feel so helpless.
Oh, you poor lass. Come here. If there's anything I've been told I'm good at, it's definitely a motherly hug.
Everything's just crumbling around me. With this baby and Harold. I'm trying to stay strong, but I really can't do it anymore.
It's all right. I've got you. Cry to your heart's content. No one will judge you here.
Ouch. Be careful, Jen. Your ribs are still hurting. Why did Molly put that tiny bit of soap?
Evening, Jen.
Charlie.
It's alright, I ain't looking. Ma said you were bathing. You want the soup? Here.
Thank you. I won't be long.
How's the ribs?
Killing. Where's your ma?
Going to visit Pa in hospital.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
From what Ma's told me, Jen, you saved him. So you have no need to apologise. These things happen. I'm hungry.
There's stew in the range. Help yourself. How was work?
Same as normal. Mr. B was in a horrible mood today, though. Shouted at Miss Elizabeth and everything. This is good scran.
Ain't nothing special.
But it's good. That's what you should do. Try to get a job in one of those big houses. In the kitchen, like.
Nah, can't see me ever working in a house.
Least you manage your in and outer. 1,000 today, Jen. I'll shove those made boxes in a bag and take them back in tomorrow.
Thank you for convincing Miss Elizabeth to let me make some boxes.
Look, it was the least I could do. What with you saving my Harold. Thank you, Jen.
I'm sure you would have done the same. I just wish I could have done more for Harold.
Cath won't be able to work, Jenny. We considered building matchboxes at home, like you're doing at the moment. But we've been talking, and we think it's best to move up back to Liverpool with my sister.
You're moving?
Sorry, Jen, but we have to. You could join us if you want.
Nah, I wouldn't want to be a burden.
You'd never be that. You can stay here till we go. You aren't sleeping on that rope again, not with those ribs. I'll have a word with Susan about bringing you the materials for the in and outs.
Thank you. I've not seen Susan since... well, never mind.
What happened between you two?
Let's just say we got a little too close.
Too close? Wait. No, Jen, you didn't.
Didn't what?
Ugh, don't go acting coy with me. I've been witness to your drunken reveal, remember?
Yeah, and I told you.
And to be not spreading the word. Well, I'm guessing Susan knows now.
Yeah, now she does.
Jen, I'm not being heartless, but you do remember her job, right? I don't want you losing your heart to her. Knowing Susan, she probably only did it to cheer you up. Nothing more.
Don't worry. I've not fallen madly in love. Slowly comes the realisation I'm never meant to. It was just a bit of fun.
Only a bit of fun?
Alright, a lot of fun.
Hey, she didn't charge you, did she, Jen?
So, you're going then?
I don't have much of a choice, Susan.
I can help you, you know. With this baby, I did with Charlie. What's the difference?
You know that's not what this is about.
I can help you with that too.
I can't rely on you. Not again. I need to stand on my own feet this time. That sentence should be funny in a way. I spoke to Jen.
About?
Oh, you know what full well what about.
Is she going with you, Jen?
She hasn't decided. Not yet.
Looks like I'm back where I started then. Just me, here in this bloody factory.
Maybe you could join us in Liverpool too.
Nah, me roots are in London. I'll stay in London. Sorry. I'll miss you, Molly. I'm going to miss you all.
We finished your name the other day, did we?
Yeah, we did, Annie.
Lovely. You're learning quickly. So, we have the flower, your first name. How about we use your second name for more practice? What is your second name?
Scarity.
Right. Okay. So, this is how we spell scarret. You see? What's the matter? Do you not like scarret? Well, you can put whatever you like. It's just good practice. Hey! What about giving yourself a new name?
That's an idea. Maybe I should start afresh.
What would you like to sew, Jen?
Smith? No, everyone's called Smith.
You want something you.
Ex-match girl. Circus runaway. Not really great surnames.
How about... How about Flint?
Flint? Why Flint?
You have had so much to put up with, Jen. Rejection from your family. Having to live on London streets. Those broken ribs. Saving Harold. Losing your job. All that hardens a girl. Jenny Flint. Hard as Flint.
Jenny Flint. Yeah, I like that, Annie. Wait. You remembered all that? You hardly remember our lessons, but you remembered all that.
I may be pissed as a newt most of the time, Jen, but I listen to your stories as you need of. Right, so this is how you spell Flint. Flint. Jenny Flint. That's you now.
Jenny Flint.
Now, thread your needle. Do you want green again, or... Oh, Frank's back early. Sorry, Jen. We best pack up before...
Eddie! Eddie! Wait, well, why the girl here? It's Tuesday. Clear
She's
up.
just leaving, Frank. There's no need to get violent. The girl's been beaten up enough recently.
You woman! Shh! You, girl! Out!
I'm going, Frank. Annie was just giving me
Free lesson, I'm well aware. And I've told her to stop it. I come home from a busy day of making sieves for the people of London. I want my woman to myself before other men come round and manhandle.
I'll see you soon, Jenny Flint.
Where's dinner?
Shut up, you bastard!
After that, I left Annie's. I came to the realisation I had nowhere to go. The last couple of nights, I'd been at the O'Neills, sharing a bed with a fidgety Charlie and a never confirmed pregnant Molly, who had definitely swelled over the past week. I had no money. Susan's place was empty. The door locked, so I couldn't keep there either. The snow had thawed at least. After 4 days, I could feel myself starting to flag. Frank wouldn't let me see Annie. Susan was never home. No one would employ me. I was starting to get desperate, even considering charging for roll-arounds. But the thought of it made me sick. I'd have flashbacks to his office and changed my mind. Food. I'd been hungry, but never this bad. I had nothing. I became one of those people waiting outside the London for whatever food they had to offer.
Oi, what are you doing?
Waiting for food.
That's my spot, move it!
We're all just as hungry as you. Shove me again and I'll kick you so hard in the crown jewels you'll be going home crying to your ma.
And that is how I ended up with a dog.
You know, Sam, you tell really shit stories.
Oh, do I? Sorry.
Nah, love, there's no need to be sorry. Just get better ones. Like this mark here. See, just by my ear?
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Yeah. I got in a pub fight back in 82. I was young, prancing me business around. Turns out I was on someone else's turf, and she wasn't happy. She slapped me round the head with this tankard. Great big whack, blood all down my face, and it started this massive bar fight about all the tarts in here. Seriously, some ended up having their faces sewn up. It was so bad.
Oh, wow. Really?
Nah. Client got a bit too happy. Bit me ear. See, got to make those tales even more exciting, even if it is bending the truth.
Yeah, that's not really me. I haven't got that confidence.
It's all an act, love.
Oh, I know that. Tell me the real story.
Like I said, the client.
The real story.
I wouldn't do what the man requested, and he threatened me with a blade. I was only 18. I was new to the job. Needless to say, I did exactly what he wanted me to after.
Now that is the Susan I'd like to get to know. The real Susan.
Not many people get to know the real me.
Well, I feel privileged to have, even if it was just for a moment.
Every night I checked Susan's, but she was never in. I'd been living outside for 6 weeks when I started feeling ill. Really ill. I tried to ignore it, just blaming it on the fact that I had no food and my clothes were always damp. I felt like I was dying. And I didn't really care. I just wanted it to end. When I saw a candle lit in Susan's, I felt a spark of hope that my friend had returned and she would help me. As I looked through the dirty window, I saw she was with a client. And that client was Sam. Please, miss, just a little money, enough for a bed.
Stay away from her, Victoria. You smelly urchin. Be gone.
Sir, just some food. Sir.
Oh, you horrible being. Go spread your illness elsewhere.
How'd you end up here, Jen? Alone, out in the cold, no bleeding job. This is where it all ends.
Hey, as you look like shit, would you take half money for a tug?
Why is it always about sex? Will you bugger off? Oh, Potty, will you decide if you're hot or cold, please?
Oi, you, clear off. I ain't having no dead bodies down my lane, so go throw yourself in the Thames. Save us from those rats that'll nibble at you when you go.
Jenny Scarity, it's all right. You don't know who I am, but I'm here to help. It's okay, Jenny. You're going to be all right.